All the disrespect, the free play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day of buttons that need to be checked. It is Thursday, the weekend is almost here, and we got some hype majors happening this weekend, so we're about to cover it all. Either way, chapters down below, sub button right there. I am exhausted. I don't know if you guys can tell. I got a crazy ass story. I'll probably share at a later date, but all of it happened this morning, and I'm still here. I'm still here to check these buttons, so without further ado, let us get the buttons that need to be checked. Let's go. All right, now into them CEO 2025 Orlando buttons that need to be checked. It is upon us starting tomorrow. People's already in town. They're already posting videos. They setting up. I think this is the biggest CEO that we have ever seen. It is underway. I'll put it on the screen right now. You can see right here. It's going on from the 13th through the 15th, officially starting tomorrow. There's some cool, if I could talk, there's some cool stuff that they've been posting. Let's continue. I see right here, this is really cool, saying a special bonus for those staying in the Rosen, is that Shingle Creek Hotel? Channel 137 features CEO TV. How cool is that shit, y'all? Showcasing some of your favorite CEO moments, matches, entrances, and community combo videos. 6 hours of content looping throughout the weekend. Please enjoy. Let's click on this. Look how dope on this. You click on the channel. Who we got? Knuckle Doo versus Smug. Oh man, it got like legendary. Look at that. I was just about to say legendary moments. This one was one of the best entrances that we've seen. This also, Midnight. We're talking about Dominion. That was so cool. So either way, I don't think I've ever seen that. Who's that? Kazunoko? I don't think I've ever seen a hotel do that. Literally, you can just click on a channel and it's looping it all weekend long. They said 6 hours of action. That's dope as hell. Well, continuing on right here, Diafoam. Diafoam actually responds to that saying, this is such a good idea. We just need to add arcade stick ASMR to the programming at night and it's actually peak. What y'all think about that? Arcade stick ASMR. We've seen a lot of crazy ASMRs. Why not? Get you a little fight stick ASMR. I don't know. Nowadays, it would just be one button, but still, you know, you get the drift. And then I'll put the schedule on the screen right here. Starting tomorrow, you can see pools. What is it? Starting as early, is that 10 a.m. or is it starting at 12 p.m.? So probably starting a little later on Friday and then earlier on Saturday. That's usually how it goes. You can see all the pools, all the games up top. I believe they're starting with Tekken, then it kind of goes down the line. You can see the outline. If we continue here, bam, then you see the other games. Look at all these games they got. Fucking Fight for New York, Ultra, Samurai Showdown. I mean, they have so much shit. Like I said, this is huge. I saw a lot of people posting saying that it looks hella dope. Here's the main hall map. They even got, is that called Jabali Land? I've never seen that shit. But Jabali Land is like some cool, look at this. Jabali World is what the hell I'm like a Disney World for Jabali. Nobody loves to celebrate himself more than Jabali. But a lot of people would argue the man deserves it, man. He's taking CEO to a crazy ass level. So this is Jabali World, entrance 24-hour arcade. That's a cool ass idea. The shit never closes. I don't know if I've ever been to a major or a tournament period where there was a part of it that was 24 fucking hours. I don't think I've ever seen that. If you have, let me know down below. We see showcase, what is that, community events, the arcade right here, Project Storm, open table gaming and all that stuff. Karaoke, I saw pictures of that as well. What is this? Fucking cooking fist, forklift, fury, shooter, I don't know. So it looks like there's a bunch of other stuff too. So either way, like I said, CEO going down this weekend, a lot of hype action. How you feeling? Let me know. And then crazy enough, speaking of CEO going on this weekend, there was one attendee that was shut down. They were damn near arrested and forced off the plane. They couldn't attend. I thought it was weird as shit. Sikander. Y'all might know Sikander. He's been in the NRS community for a long time, known as the best sub or one of the best subs in the community. And then he's a big streamer and he loves to talk that shit and also run the beef sets. Loves to run the beef sets. Probably the biggest one in the damn community, running the beef sets via Foxy Grandpa on his stream. Either way, he posted something really strange just yesterday. Right here saying, I was detained, surrounded. Okay, I was detained, let me give it the proper spirit. I was detained, surrounded, and interrogated by Homeland Security in the USA. They pulled up posts of me going against last year with my name being Hussein and they denied entry. No, I don't fucking support. I'm just a fucking gamer who's going to CEO in Florida. Others respond saying this is madness happening in the land of the free. Perfect Legends like, what the fuck? Others tagging me, appreciate the love. Exercise your right to remain silent. Gaming shit aside, apologies for this, dog. Sorry, man, our country is currently overrun with parasites. You gave them your Twitter, GG's. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how they like automatically had his Twitter or if he gave it to them. Like you said, some wild shit on stream. Let's be real. It doesn't take much nowadays. They would not deny anyone entry based on a last name. The posting, possible. You should have been detained for hours while they looked into everything and probably wouldn't have gone through your phone during that time. I'm calling shenanigans. All right, and you know, crazy thing is, he actually ends up posting paperwork. So let me see if I can pull that up real quick. He actually posts like more screenshots saying, no, I'm not bullshitting. Like, look at this right here. He posts this. To anybody questioning validity, that's how he said it. Validity, I was gonna say validity. Not even a fucking word. Anyway, validity, right here, saying this is an 8-page of sworn statement record during interrogation. So 8-page sworn statement record during interrogation. Homeland Security took my iPhone and iPad for inspection because they think I have links to the mirror should show you I'm now using my old iPhone, and you see it right here in the bag. So others responding, Foxy Grandpa responding as well. I'm surprised that your YouTube streams aren't constant evidence that you're literally just an angry gamer boy shouting about or shouting out KL demons. Nah, this is killing me. I've never seen anybody in the gaming scene get detained. And there you have it. But he goes even deeper. He posts a video just fucking today. It's only a few minutes long. We'll watch just a couple of minutes. I'm gonna put the link down below so you can check it out. I haven't seen it yet. I started watching like the first 10 seconds. I was like, holy shit. He's actually describing what happened. Let's check it out.
My name is Sikander and I am a citizen of the United Kingdom. I had made plans to go to Florida, Orlando in the United States to attend a Mortal Kombat 1 offline tournament called CEO. So I booked a flight there because I love Florida. I love how Florida looks and I always wanted to see it in person. It was my dream. So my flight plan was from the United Kingdom to Amsterdam to Boston to Orlando. However, upon stopping in Boston, I was apprehended right outside the terminal, right outside the plane terminal. 5 Homeland Security agents were waiting there to apprehend me. Now, according to Google, the only reason they would do something like that is if someone called me in as a threat. Yeah. It's either someone called me in as a threat out of the 1,000 enemies that I have for being me, or they just saw my surname is Hussein and instantly apprehended me. But either way, there's no reason for them to wait right there. I didn't even have a chance to walk freely. As soon as I stepped out, they grabbed me. So I was escorted to an interrogation room in which I answered truthfully by oath. I answered truthfully also because I love my freedom and I'm not trying to get in trouble. So what they did was they asked me for my Twitter handle on X, and I gave it because I'm answering truthfully. I don't want issues. And then they had their system scan posts of mine made from last year towards a specific country that I don't even want to say. I don't want to say the name of that country. I'm pretty sure you know which one it is. And well, based off that, they called it derogatory speech and they denied me access to the United States. They took my iPad and my phone. I'm currently recording this on an old iPhone 8 Plus that I had. No flight refunds. They just booted me onto a flight right back to the United Kingdom.
Damn.
Homeland security, I understand it is your job to secure the United States and all that, but you need to have some plausible deniability. I am not a threat to your country. In fact, I love Florida. I don't love your country because it's too big to love. I love Florida though.
It's too big to love.
You guys just fucking did me over big time. I spent a lot of money. And now I got sent home without my phone, my iPad, and nothing.
Damn. All right. So we're gonna pause it down. There's a few more minutes of that. I'm gonna put the link down below. Like I said, that's crazy to think about because he's like, somebody probably reported me. In the world of trolls and people calling in shit, you know, when you get swatted and shit like that, I wouldn't put it past somebody. When you got enemies like that, people are looking. We just saw, have you guys been paying attention to the whole technical things in the Smash community? They've been going in on each other lately. A lot of people posting documentaries, trying to like, you know, show facts and some of the wrongdoing that's been going on in the community. Well, they've been like mass reporting. I don't know if you can buy bots. Apparently people are saying you could buy some type of system where you could mass report somebody, false flag them, and YouTube would just fucking listen. Sometimes you get your shit back, sometimes you don't. But apparently it's rather easy to do if you're willing to spend the fucking money. Somebody was like, I spent $1,200 or something. I don't know, that's a whole other story. But there's multiple videos getting taken down and they're like, what the fuck? I even edited, re-edited, all that stuff, and you're still taking it down because YouTube does do a pretty poor job when it's I mean, obviously it's big. YouTube's so fucking huge. They don't have the manpower that they need. So it takes a while for them to catch up and to do the right thing. So unfortunately, shit like that could happen. But anyway, the only reason why I say that is because fucking in the gaming community, unfortunately, you have a lot of that. You have a lot of people that either have free time or free money somehow, right? And they will use it to fucking troll you and to try to make your life as miserable as hell. Like he was saying, the only way this would have happened is if somebody would already kind of put my name or who I am in their ear to false flag me. But the crazy thing is, like he was saying, even if it was a false flag, they looked through his shit and his Twitter comments were enough to be like, nah, you ain't coming in this country. That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild, right? That's insane. Then again, I don't know the whole message there, but that's wild to think about, especially when you know it's somebody that's just going to play some fucking video games. So either way, that just happened. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for them, they did nothing but hurt the franchise buttons that need to be checked. We're talking about Fatal Fury. They just posted this. When was this, y'all? This was today. They posted this right here saying the character usage and matchup data pages had, if I could talk, data pages, I still can't fucking talk. Data pages, that's what the hell I'm trying to say, have been updated. Check out the links below for the latest information. This is from May 1st through June 8th. So let us do that. Let us click on it. You'll see the usage. Guess who's in last? Either way, look at Terry, Wataru, Rock, Marco. Those are the top 4. Then you can see the rest. We'll briefly go through those. Ding, 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 ding. Bottom 2, Ronaldo and Lasagna. So you see right here, 16 and 17. We got Fettuccine and Ronaldo dead damn last. Well, FGC is recognizing that, and they are responding to the post. This is right underneath that post that the fucking Fatal Fury page posted. Right here. Seriously, remove Ronaldo and the DJ from the game. Biggest self-inflicted wound ever. They've done nothing but hurt the franchise. Players have spoken. We don't want celebrities in the fighting games. Please delete the game, or please delete from the game CR7 and the DJ. It's the main cause of bankruptcy. Nobody wants them. Delete Ronaldo at this point. Don't even need to open the link to know which character has the lowest usage rate. Sigh. And then right here also, what is it? The soccer player and the DJ need to go. The player ratings are freaking bad. And then funny who the last 2 characters are, or at least 2 characters used are. Haha, y'all get the point. Which is crazy. Well, I don't know if it's crazy, but just not too long ago, I think Maximilian did a video. Now, granted, I haven't seen the video in depth. I literally just saw the thumbnail, but I know what it was about. Here where I'm going. It was called like the Ganachi, what was it? 180, something like that. It was basically how the FGC first interpreted his addition to how it ended up. Because it did seem a way that it was like, these people are saying, man, this is bullshit, yada, yada. Like, what the hell? What are you guys doing? And then the more they played the characters, they seemed like, oh, we actually kind of like the way he plays. And then he was showing up at events cosplaying himself and shit like that. Where did he show up? Was it Japan Evo or something like that? Anyway, he was showing up at events cosplaying himself. People seemed to really like him. He seemed to have good energy. He was funny. He was doing like little sit-down interviews. He was actually being a part of it all. So people were like, yo, this guy, okay, maybe we could fuck with this guy, right? Maybe it's not so bad. And his character doesn't really play that bad either. So it was kind of seeming like the complete 180, that this shit actually might work in a weird way. Not really work in the fact where it was gonna sell more games, just to the point where the FGC kind of calms down and be like, all right, we kind of fuck with this guy until now, until this shit would post it. And maybe that obviously was not the case, because there's still people out there that feel this way. And they're like, no, you're hurting the franchise, bankruptcy, this is the worst, this is why your numbers are low. They are the least used for a fucking reason. How y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I thought that it would be one of those things that it happened, but the FGC kind of swept it under the rug, like, all right, it's a one-off, or, you know, it happened with these two guys. We still fuck with the game. We'll see what the game does. Still have big prize money. We'll see what the game does. But no, like I was saying, it still feels, well, not feels, it's obvious. There's people out there that are like, no, this was a bad idea, to the point where they're saying remove them from the fucking game, which we'll know will never happen. But damn, obviously, ruffle some feathers. How y'all feeling? Let me know. That it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. It is Thursday. We are that much closer to the weekend, and also that much closer to Father's Day. Hope you guys are having a good one. I had a crazy ass morning this morning. Does that make any sense? Crazy ass morning this morning. Anyway, I'm tired, I'm beat. So if this video comes out a little later than scheduled, please forgive me, man. I'm running on fucking fumes right now. One day, very soon, I'll tell you about my morning, because it was fucking crazy. But anyway, thank you guys for everything. I will see you soon. As always, I'm tired, but either way, I know, is that how I say it? It's about to get better. I don't know what it is. See, that's how fucking tired I am. I really don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all, Pebble. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Double KO. Judgment. You win.